teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tar Heels offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk, and that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
Hey, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. It's a draw. Breaks an open space.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Fuller. He makes the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Run quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Looking to throw yet again. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So the UCLA Bruins offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He's back to throw again on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, that's two straight incompletions. You'd hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on third down.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they hand it off to the back. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. He takes it at the 40. It's a foot race. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. And the offense will begin now with excellent field position. They're going to run it here. Breaks into the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
And the Tar Heels line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying for the touchdown, they'll test the left side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Success the formation. It's 3rd down. QB keeps it himself.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Handoff here from the shotgun. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught across the middle. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Bruins looking to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the catch downfield. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Makes the catch downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
That's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes it a 6-point game, 13-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And it's North Carolina in front here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looks right for a quick completion. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Tar Heels with first and 10 here. And they'll give it to the back. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes a diving grab. That was beautiful.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Now it's second down here. It's a draw play, and the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's in the looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UMC.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down, but a big gain over the 42.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll ride the back again here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Throws it to the right. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Off the play fake, we're going to throw on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Movement at the second level of the defense now. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Looking for a receiver. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And tackled after a small pickup there. And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll try the option play here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker.
How about the tall man there getting the first down on fourth down and short? Good job and a good call by the offensive coordinator. Hey, when he's got that kind of length, it's pretty easy for him to find a crease and get up into the air and get that first down.
And the Tar Heels lining up here on 1st and 10. He's past the marker and still going. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? Finds room at the 30. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a run to the left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Fuller. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, North Carolina.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
PAT puts them up 17 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Bruins offense back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. They're going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Diving grab, what a play by that receiver.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Punt over the middle. It's Jordan. To be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Bruins will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the back gets the football. They'll tackle him at the 27. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, North Carolina. They continue to roll up the score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UCLA 10.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Carolina offense is back out there on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And the quarterback keeps it here. They test the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead. Back within 2 scores. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, UNC. They are pouring it on now. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
From the end zone, here's the return. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Short throw complete to the tight end. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. Important second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Trying to get up to the sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. keeps it on the design run. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, UCLA. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
25.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's North Carolina in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sense where we have a chance. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense, and this time they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He makes the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Ramp down the middle. It's Fuller. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
He did not get it. A crucial play. Defense, what a 4th down stop. Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On first down, it's play action. A short completion to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bruins looking to run some tempo here.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Quick throw to the left side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He's bringing it back. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So, second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Gets made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Lets it go quickly. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. The RPO caught to the right. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Play action here on first down. The sure hands. It's Jordan. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, UCLA.
The Bruins have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Bruins come to the line in a hurry-up. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, handoff inside. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw, testing the middle. Touchdown, Bruins! This offense really clicking. Try the extra point. And it's up and good. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Testing the right side here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He'll hand it off, and it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.